Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Gold Rush and the Beasts. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Nico Hoerner. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Dominguez on his way over, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. One out, base is empty. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Manny Ramirez. And that misses.
That's a ball.
1-0. Ramirez hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Luis Castillo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed.
That's out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now here is Walker Jenkins. Runner on the move. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. The pitch. On the ground. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first. Double play. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. First pitch misses. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Terry Pendleton. Shota back to work. Just missed. In the air, right field. Jenkins makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Count is full.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Manny Ramirez. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Chisholm puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Here's the second baseman. Line drive. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Adley Rutschman. That's in there. It's 0-1. Runner takes off. Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Reaching down, makes the catch. And we're back. Anthony Santander at the plate. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Outside. And that is ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Misses the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front
1-1.
side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez sizes this one up. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. This one high in the air to left center. Ramirez makes his way towards it. One away. So up next, Walker Jenkins. He hit into a double play his first time up. And there's a foul ball.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Gets a piece and stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out to left. Squeezes it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hoerner in his 6th season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Makes the catch for the out. The relay. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for
Caminero. There's one. On to Bellinger. That's a double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Babe Ruth. On the inside corner for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Fought off foul. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ruth gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that just misses. Struck him out looking. Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hit in the air, center field. Chisholm on the move. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. The relay throw. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1.
This one in the dirt. And that'll do it. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Shota back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ohtani in the box now, takes strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
To first, and he breaks for second. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. In the air out towards right center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Down the line. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 outs. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the batter now, Anthony Santander. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Santander. And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Elly De La Cruz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one to first.
Oh, he's safe.
Absolutely bang bang at first. Made his speed really work for him right there. And now they've got some
runner on the go. There's a ball. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. 2 outs. And one in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. On the ground, right side. The tag, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Late on that fastball. Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul tip, strike 3. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. And that quickly 2 away. So here's Horner now. 1 for 2. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. That clips the zone. Strike 1. That one fouled off. On the ground to short, Henderson. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So now the DH spot, Babe Ruth. And there's a ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And another ball. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
No ball.
Ramirez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman. Left field. Ramirez pulls it down, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it's caught for the out. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. The other way. And foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through the sweeper.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That's towards center. Drops into the glove. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Terry Pendleton. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Ohtani at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Upstairs.
That's a ball.
And the count is filled up.
Count is full.
So now 2 on and 2
Runner,
outs. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Just misses with that one.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ramirez brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Line drive, fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Right side, Suzuki brings it in, and there's 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Ramirez makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Now, Elly De La Cruz. In the dirt, but kept close. Popped up, and a foul ball. Chisholm sizing this one up, makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. ready to begin the 8th. And now here is Anthony Santander. And that one fouled off. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 2. And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Popped up. And there's one down. Gunnar Henderson digs. Just missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's a strike, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Got him. 2 gone now. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swings through that one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. Davis back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
In the dirt, 1-2 to count.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Got it. And there's one away. So up next, Jason Dominguez. That one misses. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And downstairs. And that's ball
Take your
4.
base.
Tried another splitter, but missed the spot. Babe Ruth will hit next.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee,
Yeah.
you're going to take that pitch because you still
0-1.
have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job
No,
in that
ball.
plate appearance.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. Ow!
Got him
He
right
got
there.
him. What a throw.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
2 down, nobody on.
2-2
Here, the
count.
bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is that. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one's upstairs,
that's
ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one the other way. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn
That's
that into
ball.
an infield single.
Ramirez
1-0.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. 1-run game
1-1.
here in the top of the 9th. Pitch misses,
2-1.
and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Dominguez flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Ball, that's in. No,
And that's a
he's safe.
stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And he takes
Strike
one
one.
right on the black. That's strike 1.
Nope, ball.
Late swing, fouled off. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Shohei Ohtani trying to deliver as the hero. In the
One
dirt,
ball, no
and it's
strike.
1-0. A 1-run lead here in the top of the 9th. Up and
Oh.
in, 2 balls, no strikes. And that is out of play. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there it is. The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.